Prigozhin's plane crashed in Russia. In Russia, the plane of Yevgeny Prigozhin, who is considered to be the head of the so-called PVK Wagner, crashed. The Russian Rescue Service said that a private Embraer Legacy plane crashed in the Tver region near the settlement of Kozinkino. The plane with registration number RA02795 was flying from Moscow to St. Petersburg. There were 10 people on board, including 3 crew members. According to preliminary information, everyone on board died, the Ministry of Emergencies of Russia said. Even earlier, it was known that the Embraer Legacy plane with the number RA02795 belongs to Yevgeny Prigozhin. According to Belarusian analysts from Belarusian Gayan, who tracked the aircraft of PVK Wagner in Belarus, RA02795 was the main plane of Yevgeny Prigozhin. Yevgeny Prigozhin was listed as a passenger on this board. This is confirmed by the Russian Federal Air Transport Agency. Yevgeny Prigozhin was among the passengers in the plane that crashed in the Tver region, reports Rosaviatsia. The investigation into the crash of the Embraer plane has been launched, the agency said. The Russian news agency TASS said. Also, some Russian information resources assume that the plane of the head of the so-called PVK Wagner was shot down by Russian air defense. Before the plane fell, local residents listened to 2 bursts of characteristic anti-aircraft fire, and this is confirmed by the inversion traces in the sky on one of the videos, as well as the words of direct eyewitnesses. Russian sources say. We will remind you that a few days before, Yevgeny Prigozhin recorded a video allegedly from Africa. Then the leader of the Wagners called on volunteers to join the ranks of the Wagner Communist Party to defend the freedom of Africa. In July, the Ministry of Defense of Russia disarmed the units from the so-called PVK Wagner.